What's going on YouTube? It's Tyler and today I'm going to review Sling TV. Now those of you that aren't too familiar with it and just kind of saw a few commercials, Sling TV is an over-the-top television service that allows you to live stream through your internet many popular cable channels such as CNN, ESPN, TBS, channels that you would normally need a cable subscription for, but in this case you don't. So within the year and a half that I've had Sling TV, I've used it on pretty much every device imaginable, including Google Chromecast, Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV, Roku. I've also used it on smart TVs, my phone. No matter what device I use, it's been very reliable with streaming, even with internet speeds as slow as 10 megabits per second. That being said, I do recommend at least 25 megabits per second as an internet speed for a reliable experience, but I have had people as slow as 10 that haven't had any problems with it, but then again, they have a very good ISP that supplies them and doesn't really drop out. If you have DSL, I would not recommend Sling TV. Setting up Sling TV is very easy. All you have to do is go on their website and decide what channel package you want and sign up. After that, you simply download the Sling TV app on whatever device you have, whether it be an Amazon Fire Stick, Roku, or Smart TV, and sign into your account. Sling Orange has more sports-based channels, and Sling Blue has more entertainment-based channels, and also includes Fox and NBC in select markets. Sling Orange only allows one streaming device at a time, while Sling Blue allows up to 3 streaming devices at a time. The 3 streams can save you even more money if you decide to split the cost between family members. Maybe you only have one TV set in your household, but you have a sister that wants to cut the cord as well. If you give them the login information, they'll be able to stream Sling TV at the same time as you on their devices, and you guys can just split the bill. There are also several a la carte options, including cloud DVR, a bunch of kids channels, sports channels, and a whole bunch of stuff that you can choose from to add on to the base package. Now some of you may be sitting there thinking, why don't they have ABC and CBS? I need that in order to cut the cord, and I'm not interested in it if they don't have those channels. Well, did you know that there's a magical device that can bring you those channels for free? It's called an antenna. I'm sure most of you know that, but the reason why Sling doesn't have those channels is probably because they were asking for too much money to be on the Sling platform. And if Sling TV added ABC, CBS, and the other channels people are complaining that they don't have, the cost would go from $25 to $40 or $50 a month, just like YouTube TV. So I'm very satisfied with the channel lineup that they have right now. And if you want local channels, as I said, get an antenna. So enough of me stating the obvious, I'm going to show you Sling TV and some of its awesome features right now. So this is the home screen for Sling TV, and I typically don't use this that much because it's mainly just things that are recommended to me as opposed to what's actually on right now. If you go up to the right where it says on now, that'll give you a thumbnail of some shows that are currently on at this moment. But the thing I like to use is the guide. So if you scroll over to that brings you to a more familiar layout, very similar to something that you would see on a cable box. And you can scroll down to the channel, see what's on currently and what's on the future time. When you find something that you want to watch, you simply click on it and it gives you 2 options. You could either watch it live or start over. And this is really cool because let's say, for example, it's 3:15 and you want to watch the beginning of Steve Harvey. You just hit start over and it will start at the beginning of the show. Since there's about a 30-second delay from the actual live channel, when you hit start over, sometimes you will see commercials. In this case, it's just kind of a Philadelphia promotion, but then it will lead into the very beginning of the show. As you can see, the picture quality is beautiful and looks exactly like something you would see on cable or satellite. You can also add the current program to your DVR, and if you click on series, it will show you some upcoming episodes of it. The next tab over is sports, and it'll show you all the upcoming sports games going on. I typically just stick to the guide, but this is another layout some of you may like. If you scroll over the search icon, this will allow you to search for TV shows that are available on demand from the networks that you're subscribed to on Sling TV. In this instance, I'm going to look up Rick and Morty. There you can view any of the episodes that aired within the last week anytime you want. If you go over to settings, most of these are pretty self-explanatory, but if you scroll down to connection, this is a really good option for those of you on slower internet connections. You can limit the quality of the streaming so that you don't get as much buffer. I've noticed that people on slower connections may want to limit to high or medium quality as opposed to best quality, and there you'd get less buffering. Now, just to show you the difference in the worst case scenario in terms of picture quality, I'm going to scroll down to the president's favorite news channel, CNN, and show you what it looks like in the high quality on Sling TV. As you can see, it looks pretty normal. I don't really see any flaws in the picture. But if I go back and change it to low quality, as you can see, there are some pixels, but overall the picture is still watchable. But again, sticking to the guide, you can see it's exactly like what people are paying $100 a month for with cable, but it's only $25 a month. So overall, Sling TV is a very good option for some people that are looking to cut the cord while keeping some of their favorite channels. It's very affordable, it's very easy to set up, has a bunch of cool features, and I like how Sling TV doesn't cave in to picking up every single local TV channel in the area and driving up their costs for all their customers. They keep their costs down by carrying channels that aren't trying to rip them off. If you have any specific questions about Sling TV or if it's a good fit for you, feel free to drop a comment in the comments section. Subscribe to my channel for more cord cutting updates and have an awesome day.